Привет, я Matt Johnson, я из Jamiroquai. So in this one, I'm using both the Montage 8 and 6, and I've got on the intro I have this sound. It's like a resonant synth sound, and then I switch over scene to another scene on the Montage 8, and I've got the original sound from the record, which is a memory moog, which I sampled note by note, and that's goes in, and then as we go into the chorus, we get this big pad sound. When I'm playing it live, it's also got Derek's kick drum is feeding into this, and it's side chaining, so you get that kind of dance effect. But obviously we can't do that at the moment because he's not here, but that's what you'd normally hear. And then on the middle 8, I've got another patch with a bass sound on it, and a little, again, a sample. So basically, I can get everything from the record into the synth. And the good thing about the scene changes is I can change from patch to patch without actually having to go in here and change a patch. You know? I love the fact the audio in and the things that you can do with it. Like for instance, on one track, one of the backing vocalists' mic is feeding into this, and it becomes a vocoder. So I can do a vocoder from her vocal. Then on other tracks, as I said, I've got the kick drum coming in and side chaining, compression. So I really love that feature of it. You know, I mean, all the effects are super quality. Like things, you know, I really like the fact that you can put a wah-wah pedal on here with the clav. I mean, if you go into that patch without any effects, which I'll just quickly do for you. That's the sample, which is cool, you know. But then once you put the pedal on it, then it starts to really sound like clav. And then I've also got a guitar amp on it, which gives you the crunch. You know, so when you add all those things together, you're getting a really good sound. I just do it in Pro Tools, and I just play a note in note by note or whatever sample I need, and just get it so that it's clean, you know, from the start point. It's very easy to put it in. I just put it on a USB stick, comes in here, and then takes like not very long at all to put it in. Well, I mean, it's so broad in its scope. It's really easy to make a patch. I'll show you. I'll start a patch from scratch, actually. You can see, if I go into here, category search, and then initial. I'm going to use AWN, although I could also start from FM. But in this case, I'm going to do AWM. And then you've got 8 elements here that you can add. I'm just going to use one element for now. And then I find the oscillator I want. Which category? Let's look on category. I'm going to make a synth pad. So I'll go to synth lead and then find a nice waveform. In this case, an Oberheim saw patch. Just sounds like that. Okay, and then I can go in here. Let's put some filter on it because I'm going to make it more paddy. So here we go. That'll do. Let's put some LFO on it now. Pitch modulation. I'm going to make a slow one. Okay, and then let's just adjust the attack of it a bit. Okay, so I'm going to make that my initial patch. Let's turn it down a little bit. Then I can go in here and I can copy that patch sorry, I've clicked the wrong one there. Here. Let's go to here, copy. So now I'm going to copy that to part 2. I can fill out all these parts, and what I'm going to do is go back into edit. I'm just going to detune those two and pan them left and right. So this one is left, this one is right. Let's detune them a bit. Suddenly I've got a really nice synth tone. Chuck a bit of reverb on there. This is a very simple thing, you know. And then I can add, you know, I can just pull in another sound. I've done one recently, if I can find it. FM square. This is a FM patch that I programmed a while back. So I can just pull that in. Adjust in the mixer what volumes you want. So you can see it's super easy to do that. And then you can go in the scenes, so that what I can do is just have this for the first bit. If I go into scene, switch the mixer on, save scene 1, and then I go to scene 2, and in scene 2 I'm going to have these on. So now that should also be muted. So now I can go from 1 just by pressing the scene button. I've brought in another sound. Then, you know, it's endless. You can add a piano to that. So, you know, there's so much depth. You can just add sounds, mix textures, easily select oscillators and do what you want with them. It's just so broad in its depth, basically.